تخيل إن في مكان في العالم في ناس تكبر بدون ما تمشي، أطفال توصل أعمارهم العشرات السنين بدون ما يلمسون الأرض مشيا، في عالم مليء بالاختلافات، ناس تكبر وناس تختار كآلهة تعبد. في بعض الأحيان نقول إن هذا من الديانات، ولكنها ثقافة موجودة داخل الديانات. هذول أطفال الكوماري يعيشون إلى أكثر من 10 سنوات وهم يعبدون وما يمشون على رجولهم.
I got shocked when I knew that I was no more living God.
أنا في واحدة من أكثر الدول غرابة، دولة تعبد فيها النساء.
It was the year 2010 when I got selected as a goddess. Till 2014, so 4 years I became a goddess.
كل هذا نساء هذول أطفال، يعني أعجب الدول اللي زرتها بحياتي. الدولة هذه تقع بين الهند والصين، بين دولتين كبيرتين عدوتين، وثقافة هذه الدولتين مختلطة مع بعض. يعني ثقافة الدولة هذه مختلطة ما بين الصين والهند. كانت مملكة وبعدين في عام 2008 تحولت إلى جمهورية بسبب استفتاء شعبي. نيبال مهنا عبيد رحالة ومستكشف للثقافات الغريبة والشعوب المختلفة عن حياتنا اليوم حول العالم، مستكشف للرياضات القتالية الشعبية، متسلق جبال. كونوا معي واشتركوا في قناتي لأنه يدعمني كثير، وشكرا لكم، وتعالوا نستمتع في المقطع. نيبال هي دولة تقع في جنوب قارة آسيا، وتشترك الحدود مع الصين من الشمال والهند من الشرق والجنوب والغرب. نيبال دولة مسكونة من العصور القديمة، وفيها خليط ما بين حضارات الهند والصين القديمة. في القرن ال17 توحدت بعض الممالك النيبالية تحت حكم ملك واحد. في القرن ال19 بدأت نيبال في التفاعل مع الاستعمار البريطاني في الهند، وفي عام 1950 تم توقيع معاهدة مع بريطانيا سمحت بنقل النفوذ البريطاني في المنطقة.
घरमै लाग्छ मन बुझाइदिनेलाई गौधारा पानीको भरौँ राई नाच यो जिन्दगानीको पानीको भरौँ राई नाच यो जिन्दगानी.
هذه نيبال وعاصمتها كاتماندو، وأنا اليوم في مدينة كاتماندو. أبغى أشوف البنت اللي يعبدونها الناس هنا والتابعة للديانة الهندوسية. نيبال يسكنها تقريبا 30 مليون نسمة، مسلمين وهندوس وبوذيين. قررت البحث عن هذه البنت، وبعد محاولات عديدة وجدتها، ورحت أسوي لقاء معها في مدينة كاتماندو. طبعا البنت اللي رحت لها هي الكوماري السابقة، يعني اللي كانوا الناس يعبدونها. احنا يا اخوان داخل بيت الكوماري هالحين، قاعدين ناخذ إذن إن شاء الله إن هذا يقدر يدخلنا عشان نقدر ناخذ راحتنا في التصوير ونشوف العائلة هذه كيف طقوسها وكيف حياتها. احنا جايين نستكشف ونشوف الطقوس هذه والثقافات والأشياء المتعلقة بدينهم.
They need to have a 52 different qualities. This is the Kumari. They selected actually from the Sakya family. They select the Kumari from that area, from the Bajrachari family. Bajrachari also highest family, highest community, Newari communities. But other area they choose the Kumari from the Bajrachari family, and they need to have a 52 different qualities to become living goddess. They need to have a big like a cow eye, 32 different teeth, and long like a black hairs, and their body has to need like a banyan tree. They need to have most of the things, that quality they need to have in their body, those kind of things she need to have.
Who discovered these things?
And this things and discover is this festivals, this Kumari system was start in my place.
Namaste.
She's the present Kumari.
This is the old
Ex Kumari.
ex-Kumari. Hello. Namaste. How's things? Fine?
Yeah.
You speak English?
Yeah, I do.
We can go inside?
Yeah.
Thank you. We remove the shoes or not?
Yes, we need to move our suit.
Okay.
Kumari.
احنا الحين يا اخوان بندخل نطلع فوق عشان نجلس مع الكوماري القديمة. جتنا قبل شوي فبنشوفها نتكلم معها كيف كانت حياتها بعد ما عرفنا قصة الكوماري. اوكي؟
Yes, please. Let's go upstairs.
Thank you. درج. Hello. How's things? Fine?
Yeah.
How long have you been retiring from Kumari life?
So it was the year 2010 when I got selected as a goddess till 2014. So 4 years I became a goddess.
What was your age when you have been selected?
I was 8
Okay.
till 12.
Till 12.
Yes. For me, it was a fascinating journey. It's not like that you want to become a goddess and you become a goddess because you need to go through a selection process and everything. So I feel very lucky myself to live such a blissful life.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you see yourself when people come to you and you never express to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
How did you hold yourself? Of course you see some funny things, some sad things. How do you hold yourself?
Okay. So whenever people take blessing from me, so they have a different wishes, they have different purpose. They come to take blessing from me at a time. So I just take them as my devotee.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they come to take blessing from me, I just give them a blessing by putting a red tikka on their forehead. So I feel like I'm fulfilling their wishes.
So when you just disappear and go back to your home with your family
Mm-hmm.
at that time,
Mm-hmm.
do you talk with your family or you never talk?
Okay, so I was born in this place.
Yeah.
And here we are,
This building.
so here we are allowed to, in Patan, we are allowed to live with our own family members in our own home. So we don't have to leave our home and live in a Kumari house like in Kathmandu.
Yeah.
So we are allowed to live in our own home. So even we are also allowed to talk with our family members, relatives, friends, teachers. Yeah.
No restriction for Kumari life, like you don't eat this, you don't wear this, you like that? Is there restrictions?
There's a restriction. We are not allowed to have a chicken and a pork in a meal, and like 24/7 we have to wear a red attire all the time. So we are not allowed to wear a different color clothes at a time. So
Reason behind
because the red it symbolizes the goddess Kumari, so that's why we are not allowed to wear different color clothes.
Did you believe that when you have been chosen,
Mm-hmm.
how was your feeling about you have been chosen as a god and you are representing God in your body?
Mm-hmm.
That's the main meaning of living goddess, right?
Yeah.
So how did you think about that?
Okay.
Are you
So
happy or you thought some more responsibility is
Mhm.
there?
so I was chosen at the age of 8. So I know what goddess actually looks like. So since my childhood days, I have seen the living goddess Kumari. Because to become a goddess, a child must belong from our particular community.
Yeah.
So as I also belong from the same community, so since my childhood days, I have seen the living goddess Kumari. So I know how their life actually looks like. So talking about my personal point of view, I was very happy. As I said earlier, I felt very lucky myself to live such a blissful life. And yeah, of course, I got such a huge responsibility at such a young age. So, yeah.
And when you stop living as a Kumari,
Mhm.
how was your feeling? You are happy?
So I was mentally prepared that one day I have to leave this position because I know like this won't gonna be stay for forever.
Yeah.
So my parents were there, my teachers were there to guide me and support me, like what's going to happen, like when I went back to the normal life. But like I didn't expect, I got shocked when I knew that, okay, I was no more living goddess, but I didn't expect that it was going to happen too soon.
Yeah. Do you think the life you are living now
Mhm.
is better than the life you are living as a Kumari?
Okay, so I would say I would prefer both of the life because I in one life I got to live a two life, one being a goddess and another being a normal life.
Oh, in Kumari life.
Yes.
So, regarding Kumari, so maybe you can tell about what is your daily routine? Because I suppose that you have to study a lot,
Mhm,
right? Do
mhm.
some practices and stuff like that. Like maybe you can share about that.
Okay. So talking about my daily lifestyle, I used to wake up early in the morning, and we had a ritual which was performed by my father. So that ritual almost take 30 minutes. So once that ritual gets done, I had my breakfast. So as I was not allowed to go outside, go to school, get education. So my school teachers, they used to come to my place and teach me various subjects like computer science, mathematics, etc. And after that I had a break for an hour for lunch, and then another teacher gonna come and he or she gonna teach me another subject. So during my free time I have also learned to play musical instrument which is called sorus. So this is my instrument over here, so I take it that as an extracurricular activities. So I was also not allowed to go outside and play with other kids, so my school friends during the holiday time they just come to my place and we used to play indoor games like carrom, ludo, puzzles, etc. So whenever the visitor come, I just sat on my throne and give blessings to the people. So that's how I used to spend my entire day.
And after you end with the Kumari life,
Mhm.
did you start playing or خلاص you grow up?
Okay, so yeah, of course, I also faced some difficulties when I came back to my normal life. So the first difficulty I faced is to walk. So when I stepped
Walk?
outside, yeah.
Oh, you haven't been walking.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
years.
yeah. So when I stepped outside for the first time, I asked my mother where is the floor.
Yeah.
So that question really shocked my mother at that time. So both my parents, they hold my hand and taught me how to walk again, how to become socialized in the society, how to interact with people. So everything I have to learn from the beginning. So for me, it's like a rebirth. So while going back to the school was also not easier for me. As you can see in all those pictures, I'm wearing red attire almost for 24/7.
Yeah.
So when I went back to the school, there was a dress code which was blue shirt and gray skirt, as you can see also in the picture over there. So it was very uncomfortable for me to wear that particular dress color code. And yeah, like even mixing up with my friend circle was also not easier for me because I used to have a one-to-one class. My teacher and I was there while we were studying. So when I went back to the school, there was almost 45-46 students there in a classroom. So it was difficult for me to understand what even teacher was teaching me at the time because he or she was standing far away from me. So yeah, these are some of the difficulties I faced during my transition time.
Okay, I will end with this question.
Okay.
When you were a god, living god, did you think in your mind that you can do something for the people and humans, or you are just like them?
Okay, so as I said earlier, the people come to take blessing from me. They have different wishes. Some people come, like they said, in my family members, one of the family members are ill. Some people, they want to go to abroad, their visa is not granting for the marriage proposal. If they have a birthday, small like things, they just come to take blessing from me at the time, and I just give them a blessing. So once their wishes get fulfilled, they again come back to me and say thanks to me. So it has happened a lot in my case.
So it happens a lot.
Yeah.
حفلات النيبال السنوية اللي يتم اختيار الكوماري فيها، واللي لازم تستوفي شروط فكرية ودينية وجسدية أيضا. في هذه الحفلات يجتمع الرهبان عشان يختارون هذه البنت اللي راح تكون آلهة مستقبلا لعدة سنوات. وفي حالات كثيرة من البنات اللي تم اختيارهم كآلهة انهم علقوا في هذا بسبب امراض نفسية الى الابد، علقوا في حياة الكوماري الغير اجتماعية والمكتئبة تقريبا الى عمر في 60 أو 70 سنة. حاولنا نتواصل مع هؤلاء الكوماري لكن للأسف ما سمحت الفرصة لي. لكن حصلت لي فرصة أني أشوف كوماري حية تعبد، وهي بنت صغيرة عمرها 4 سنوات. طبعا حاولنا نروح لكذا كوماري بس ما يدخلونا، ممنوع التصوير. يعني رحنا الاثنين كوماري ما خلونا نصور، ولكن أنا الآن رايح إلى كوماري أخرى في قرية ثانية لعلهم يخلونا نصورها، نشوفها يعني نصور معها. طبعا يا اخوان رحنا للقرية القديمة هذه اللي فيها الكوماري. شوفوا القرية قرية قديمة جدا يعني رايحة فيها، فإن شاء الله يخلونا نصور يعني. إن شاء الله ما يروح تعبنا على الفاضي، ونشوف نجلس معه ونصور وكذا إن شاء الله يا رب. بسم الله. طبعا احنا الحين يا اخوان رايحين البيت الكوماري في قرية قديمة جدا، تعتبر من أقدم القرى اللي جاها الكهرب في النيبال. والكوماري يقول لك ما تبتسم لأحد ولا تبكي في وجه أحد، ولو حدث وضحكت في وجه أحد على حسب ما يعتقدون أنك ممكن يصير لك شيء سيء اليوم. قربنا نوصل من بيت الكوماري.
Very small space.
Yeah, this is her home.
Yes.
طبعا احنا بندخل المكان اللي فيه البنت، صوت لنا من فوق رايحين تشوفه. طبعا البنت عايشة في شقة last stair. ممكن هنا. Hello. Hello. Namaste.
Hi. Hey, she's upstairs.
Okay. From where?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Namaste. Take off shoes. طبعا البنت تعيش هنا. هذيك هي. طبعا ما يخلون رجلها تلمس الأرض. Namaste. How are you? So I can't touch? No problem?
Not the all body parts, but
Only the feet.
yes, you can touch her.
Okay. She shouldn't touch her feet shouldn't touch the ground.
No,
Right?
it's not that. Like if she's going outside, then only. But here, if she
Here is normal if she touch.
say hi.
Hi.
Can you give a high five?
Hi.
She can give a high five.
يا أخي حرام يا أخي. She can play?
Yes, she can.
No problem.
No problem.
With other children or alone?
Yes, she can. She goes to school.
Okay.
On normal day she goes to. This is
Right.
the Saturdays in weekend here in Nepal, so the
Yeah.
schools are closed. So other weekdays she goes to school,
Yeah.
playing with other friends.
Okay.
But we do worship her as a god. Yeah.
So when you worship her as a god, do you 1 minute? Yeah. Do you believe that she will do the thing that you ask for?
Yes, it's a faith.
It's a faith.
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, if you ask her for money or for children, if you are married,
Yeah.
then you get.
So
Children?
in Nepal, like we worship different god, and different god have like they have their own individual power. For
Yeah.
like money and for children, we go to a different god. But to Kumari, if someone have like nose bleeding problem, like the blood related problem with their health, most of these people come to worship the Kumari.
Okay.
So they believe if we worship the god Kumari, then those disease we will be with cure and everything. So say
Oh,
for
really?
marriage and everything, we have to go to different god.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Where are you from? By
I am from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. يوم عرفت عن حياة الكوماري كبنت تعبد في عمر صغير، قلت لازم أشبع فضولي وأشوف الشيء هذا كيف يصير في عالمنا الحديث. أشوف كيف راح تكون حياتها وكيف حياة الكوماري اللي كانت كوماري بعد ما تحررت من حياتها ككوماري. بالرغم من أن الطفلة لا تعلم شيء، إلى أن هذه تعتبر ثقافة، والآن صارت وجهة للسياحة في النيبال. الكثير من الناس يعيشون في ألم ممكن وربما في سعادة من هذه الثقافات المختلفة في عالمنا الحالي. اكتبوا لي في التعليقات كيف رأيتم فتاة الكوماري اللي ممكن أنها تعيش أحد الأمرين،